You show up at my door with some coffee and croissants. Went to my favorite store, cause you could tell it's what I want. I can't imagine more. It's been a dream and far beyond. Well, so then what am I so nervous for? Cause when it's...
So we are making breakfast number 4. And for this breakfast, it's always my go-to mandazi recipe because it's very fast and it's very easy. And I love it because you don't have to use a lot of ingredients and you do not have to rest your dough. So this one is just kneading and directly going to the frying. So with me, I have some sugar. Obviously, mandazis, I love them sweet. So I have some sugar. I have some Prestige margarine. And then I have some milk, and then I have some flour. This is the flour that I'm using. It is not plain flour, this is self-raising flour. And that's why I'm saying it is very easy, and you get to make your breakfast very easy, and you get to serve it in good time. So I'm using this self-raising flour. You can use whatever brand that you have. I have this one. So this is what I'm having. And I've already measured my ingredients, though I boiled this. So the next thing that I want to add, of course, is the sugar, the margarine, and the like, and then we start kneading. So I've already added my sugar and I have my margarine already. So I just want to mix this using the rub method, and I want to bring everything together before I add in the milk. I say this recipe is very, very quick. Actually, I've made this recipe so many times and I do not need to measure anything. I just directly go directly to making my mandazi. So I'm just using the rub method. As I said, I want to ensure that the butter, say we can't afford butter. 800, we can't, or I can't for my case, that is. So I'm using margarine. So margarine will go in, I rub it, and then I'll just make a well at the center and pour in my milk, and I'll start to knead until I get a smooth dough. So I want to add my milk as I keep on going. And this one, by the way, you also don't need to have any kind of milk. You can use it at any room temperature. You can use it at any room temperature. You can use it at whatever state of the milk that you are using. And by the way, if you don't have milk, you can as well use water. But I find milk giving it a better result compared to water. So allow me to continue kneading as I add in my water until we get to the consistency that I require.
You show up at my door with some coffee and croissants. Went to my favorite store, cause you could tell it's what I want. I can't imagine more. It's been a dream and far beyond. Well, so then what am I so nervous for? Cause when it's good, just really good, then it should be too good. I know that there must be a catch, just waiting around for the record to scratch. But then you go again when you say I dream about you daily, and your face, it's a painting in the Louvre, baby. All your words like the screenplay.
So my dough is ready. I love it. It's so soft and it's not sticking to my hands. I say this recipe is very quick, so I'm just going to heat up my oil, and then I want to spread this dough so that we start making the shapes and we directly cook our mandazi.
I really can't believe that's what you've done. Cause when it's good, just really good, then it should be too good. I know that there must be a catch, just waiting around for the record to scratch. But then you go again when you say I dream about you daily, and your face, it's a painting in the Louvre, baby. All your words like the screenplay in a movie storyline. But I get scared to say, yeah, definitely, baby. You're way too nice to be true when you follow it all through. Oh God, please don't misconstrue. You say to me, this is all new. What if I say I love you?
Yeah, so the shapes are done. We are now ready to start frying our mandazis. So my oil is not too hot, nor is it too cold. I want it to be moderate because these mandazis are a bit thick. So I wanted the oil to be moderate so that they can cook slowly and cook even from the inside. Ready to present to you the final outcome of our mandazi recipe, and I'm so sure it's looking so yum from your screen. So this is what we have today. We have done our mandazi, and to be honest, I took around 40 minutes from the kneading to the cooking because I didn't want to make a lot of mandazi as well, because in this house we are not so much disciplined on matters wheat, so I'm trying to just make the batch that we are going to eat, and that is it. Because if I make a lot and assume that I'm going to keep that in the fridge, we end up having it and eating it excessively, which I'm not liking. So I'm minding my health nowadays, and I do not want to overeat anything. Guys, this is our outcome. I hope you love it. It's so delicious, it's so yummy. And this one I'm just going to serve it with tea.
You show up at my door with some coffee and croissants. Went to my favorite store, cause you could tell it's what I want. I can't imagine more. It's been a dream and far beyond. Well, so then what am I? So nervous.
So we are making breakfast number 5 today, and for breakfast number 5 we are going to make some oats pancake. These are my favorite oats. I usually buy this one because with this one you can always blend it and have your pancake, and you can always make it in other different ways. So this is what I buy. So today we are making oat pancake, as I've just mentioned, and this for these oat pancakes we are just going to be adding in a bit of sugar. This is sugar. I'll add in a bit of cornstarch. I'll separate the ones that I'll add in the eggs and the one that I'll add in the cornstarch. The reason is my daughter doesn't take eggs, so I don't want her to take eggs and then start reacting to it. So I'll just add in a bit of cornstarch. Remember, oats are gluten-free, so they don't have anything to bind them together. And yeah, so that they come together when you're not using the eggs, I have to add in a bit of cornstarch. You'll see that. So I'll be making different pastes for the one with cornstarch and then for the one with the eggs. Yes, as I mentioned, my daughter doesn't take eggs, and that's the reason. So I have some cornstarch here. I have some eggs. In both, we are going to add in the cinnamon. In both, we are going to add in a pinch of salt. We are going to add in, this is vanilla essence to the ones that I'm going to add in the eggs. And then finally, we are going to add in some milk. Yeah, so milk has its own flavor. I love it when I'm making anything like oats. So I guess the ingredients are well mentioned. So let's get to the mixing. I want to start with the one that doesn't have for my daughter, the one that doesn't have the one that doesn't have the eggs. And the reason why I've decided to show this one, it's not a must that I would have shown that one, but I just chose to show it. The reason is I know there's many people who do not take eggs, and they may wonder what they can use for this part, and I've just mentioned cornstarch will work really well for this. So I'm just going to add that oat. I think it will be enough for ham. Yeah, so let me put the other ingredient, which is the cornstarch. For the cornstarch, I boil as well. Yeah, that one is like 1 tablespoon. And then now I'll add in the sugar and the rest of the ingredients. So I'll add in my sugar, cinnamon, and then the milk, and we'll be blending this out. Just add in the milk and we'll blend this out. Transferred my mixture here for the one that doesn't have eggs, so I'll just keep this aside, and then we now prepare the ones which have eggs. Yeah, so let me put everything here and we blend it out. So this next process is the one that I'm preparing the oats, or the paste for the oats, which has eggs. That means we have to put everything in our blender, blend it out, and get our paste. So to my blender, I'm adding in the eggs. The number of eggs actually depends on you. So I'll add in the eggs. I'll add in my oats. My oats, and then I'll go in with the cinnamon. I'll add in a bit of vanilla essence. Vanilla essence, remember, eliminates the taste of eggs, because you find that the eggs will smell a bit if you don't add in the vanilla essence. And to prevent that smell of the eggs, you just add in your vanilla essence. So you're going to add in your salt, you're going to add in your sugar, and in place of sugar you can add in some honey, and then you're going to add in your milk and blend it out, and be ready to fry your for the next step of frying your oats.
You show up at my door with some coffee and croissants. Went to my favorite store, cause you could tell it's what I want. I can't imagine more. It's been a dream and far beyond. Well, so then what am I so nervous for? Cause when it's good, just really good, then it should be too good. I know that there must be a catch, just waiting around for the record to scratch.
So I want to start off with the eggless pancakes. They are pancakes because they are oat pancakes.
All yours, like the screenplay in a movie storyline, but I get scared till I say, yeah, definitely, baby. Almost as if someone's writing a screenplay to my life, dressing it up for fun. All of the main character vibes, days all covered in sun, and I'm glowing from inside. I really can't believe that's what you've done. Cause when it's good, just really good, then it should be too good. I know that there must be a catch, just waiting around for the record to scratch. But then you go again away. You say, I dream about you daily, and your face, it's a painting in the Louvre, baby. All your words, like the screenplay in a movie storyline, but I get scared till I say, yeah, definitely, baby. You're way too nice to be true when you follow it all through. Oh God, please don't misconstrue. You say to me, this is all new. What if I say I love you? Will you say it to me?
Yeah, so about the cooking, the eggless oat pancakes and the ones that has eggs, they cook the same. So here I'm just cooking the batch that has eggs, and you can't even tell the difference. You can't, because they'll cook just the same. So I hope I've helped someone who doesn't take egg. I hope they will apply this tip and they just enjoy oats pancakes.
You show up at my door with some coffee and croissants. Went to my favorite store, cause you could tell it's what I want. I can't imagine more. It's been a dream and far beyond.
Yeah, this one is one of my favorite breakfast recipes about the pancakes. I love oats pancakes and they are so yummy, but oats in any form, I can enjoy it. Yeah, so my people, it's another morning. I want to do another breakfast idea, and these are milk buns. Milk buns, they are really easy, and the recipe that I'm using is one of the easiest that you can ever make for yourself, or you can ever follow. So with this, as I said, the ingredients ni kidogo, and the recipe is almost straightforward. So with me here, I have my milk. This is buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, you can use the normal milk, but for me, I prefer adding in the buttermilk. So I have the buttermilk here, and then with me here I have some sugar. This is like 4 tablespoons of sugar. I have one tablespoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of clove powder. If you don't have the clove powder, you can just leave that or use like something like cinnamon, nutmeg, or cardamom. But for me today I chose to go with the cloves. And for cloves, weka kwa umbali, as I keep on saying, it's so strong, so weke kwa umbali usiharibu taste. So the other thing that I got is all-purpose flour. This is like 4 cups of all-purpose flour. Yeah, so and then lastly we have some water, and then I have some yeast. So my yeast, this one is water and the yeast. I had already mixed them together, which is fine because this one is instant yeast. So I'll directly now go to baking. So I have like 2 tablespoons of yeast and 1 cup of water. So this is everything. Let's start by mixing the wet to dry, and then we'll follow the steps. 1 cup of buttermilk, and then I'll mix it to the yeast and to the water. So this is it. I'll just mix it here, and then I'll now add in my sugar, my cloves, and my salt, and give it a good mix before adding in the dry ingredients. So I'll now add in the flour, because the flour is the only thing that hasn't been added into my mixture. I'll just add all of it, and then I'll mix first with my spatula or with my muiko before going in with my hands.
You show up at my door with some coffee and croissants. Went to my favorite store, cause you could tell it's what I want. I can't imagine more. It's been a dream and far beyond. Well, so then what am I so nervous for? Cause when it's good, just really good, then it should be too good. I know that there must be a catch, just waiting around for the record to scratch. But then you go again when you say I dream about you daily, and your face, it's a painting in the Louvre, baby. All your
When I was mentioning my ingredient is the margarine. So but for this margarine we are just going to use a little bit so that hii unga iache kushika mikono. So I'm just going to use like 1 tablespoon, and then I'll still use my margarine to pale mwisho kabisa before putting it to the oven. So this margarine will help the dough not to stick. So you need margarine. If you don't have margarine, you can as well use the regular cooking oil. It will still work fine. So let me mix this.
face, it's a painting in the Louvre, baby. All your words like the screenplay in a movie storyline, but I get scared to say, yeah, definitely, baby. You're way too nice to be true. Will you follow it all through? Oh God, please don't misconstrue. You say to me, this is all new. What if I say I love you? Will you say it to me too? Oh God, please don't misconstrue. You say to me, this is all new.
At this point you don't even require a rolling pin. Yeah, this one is just enough. So after that I'm just going to cut it into small sizes, yeah, so that I can make my dough buns, or my balls, so that I make my buns. So I'm just going to cut them like that. I said this is one of the easiest buns recipe you can ever do, or you can ever have. Yeah, so just like that. So my dough is cut now into the sizes that I want. So the next step is to just bring everything together to a circle, just the way I'm doing like this. Once you're at that stage, you are going to use your working surface to make an even ball. Yeah, so I'm just going to roll it like that on your working surface. Yeah, so there you go. This is our first ball. So I'm going to do the rest of the balls. So the first step is to roughly make a ball the way I'm doing, just like that. And then to enhance the ball or to make the ball look really round, you're going to roll it to your working surface with a little bit of flour on it. So you're going to roll it like that. So there you go, our next ball is ready. I'll do one more. Yeah, just make a ball like that. And then you now put it on the working surface and make the ball.
You show up at my door with some coffee and croissants. Went to my favorite store, cause you could tell it's what I want. I can't imagine more. It's been a dream and far beyond. Well,
Yeah, so guys, at this point, what we want to do, we want to apply some margarine on top. Yeah, this one will help the buns to brown and it will keep them moist. If you use eggs or if you eat eggs, this is the stage that you can use the egg wash and just apply it the way I am doing. But as I said, I keep on saying my daughter doesn't take eggs, so most of the time I avoid cooking anything that has eggs. So this is my go-to method of just ensuring my buns, they burn from the outside, or they cook from the outside and have a nice golden color. Keep these ones in the oven and then they'll bake for around 180 degrees for around 30 minutes. And then I'll add the minutes if I need to, and if they'll be done, well and good. So this one to the oven. These are done. Our buns, not mandazis, they are done and they are super soft. I just love how they turned out. Yeah, they are super soft, but as they are still hot, I want to finish up the last step and just coat them with a bit of margarine. You can use butter at this point, but we know right now butter is so expensive in Kenya, so I'm just going to use some margarine. Yeah, so this one also will keep the buns very moist and they will not be hard. So I love this step. Don't skip this step. Yeah, so this is it. So I'll finish up coating them with margarine, and there later they'll cool down and I'll show you how the final look will look like. So at this point I don't have much to do because they are still hot. I'll just coat them with the margarine, and then much later when they are cooled down, I'll come back and we'll cut through and see how they look like from the inside. Yeah, so my recipe today, I nailed it and I believe they are yummy as well. So this is how they look. Let me finish up with the rest.
you show up at my door with some coffee and croissants. Went to my favorite store, cause you could tell it's what I want. I can't imagine more. It's been a dream and far beyond. Well, so then what am I so nervous for? Cause when it's good, just really good, then it should be too good. I know that there must be a catch, just waiting around for the record to scratch.
Like 30 minutes later, at least the buns have cooled down. So I want to see how they are from the inside, and as I do so, you can also apply some butter. Yes, you can apply some butter or some blue band and just enhance the flavor more. So yeah, I'm just doing that here. And these ones, they are really yummy. They are yummy. These ones are not like the store-bought. They are so yummy. I love them. So this is it. I want to say that they are very is it crispy? Yeah, they are a bit crispy on the outside, and then on the inside they are soft. I love that. And then I love that they have cooked through. You can tell that the bottom side is also cooked, as well as the upper part is cooked as well. Yeah, the same to every part of the bun that I have here. You can see that. Yes, so they are done. They are really done. Oh, they have cooked through very well. So I guess this is it. If you want to make a similar recipe, there's a video that I did previously. I'm going to link it in the description box, where you can get all the ingredients that you need for this. And this is one of the easiest bun recipe that I've ever made. So I want to appreciate you for watching me to this point, and please tell me among the three breakfast which was your favorite. Yeah, the buns, the oats, and the self-raising mandazis. Tell me which was your favorite. And thank you for coming back to watch my video. Thank you if you are new here. I hope I've already earned your subscription. And please like, share, comment, and even subscribe to those who haven't, and leave a comment. So allow me to see you on my next one. Bye.